Well, let's go now to, how about Georgia? We'll talk with Juanita. Hi, Juanita.
Hi, Andrew. I was just calling. I had my dad is Muslim, and he he had called me. It was a day, and he was like called me out the blue and was like, "Hey," and something good like the Lord was filling me with His joy, and during the that particular Sunday, and everything, I just had a lot of joy. But I didn't say, I didn't, he said, "Do you have anything to report?" And I feel like that was my opportunity that I could have said something, but I was like, no, I lied and said no, and then I was wanting to confess that so I could get prayer about that. But I just actually wanted to know, next time for me to be ready, what would you say to him? What can I report to him in
Yeah.
like 3 minutes or less? Like, what could I say to him that would be helpful, as far as when
Right.
he's asking for
Okay.
something? You got
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Juanita. Well, that's a great question. I think it's applicable to all of us. Somebody opens the door and says, basically, come in. I wanna chat with you. What's up? What are you celebrating? What have you learned lately? What's a big deal to you? Any sort of one of those starter questions. And your question is, how can we hit it out of the park? And my answer to that would always be just to brag on Jesus and say, you know what, Dad? What I'm jazzed about lately, I mean, I have just been learning so much about God's grace. I cannot believe it that I am forgiven past, present, and future. I mean, my next sin is already forgiven. That boggles my mind. That blows me away. I have been reading in Hebrews 10 lately, and I read this verse, and it said something like, by one sacrifice, that I have been made perfect forever. And when I read that, Dad, I am telling you, my jaw dropped. I mean, to realize that through the sacrifice of Jesus that I have been made perfectly clean and perfectly close to God forever. I mean, it says forever. That freaked me out because I got to tell you, even growing up in church, Dad, I mean, I heard that I had to keep short accounts with God. I heard that I had to remember all my sins, confess them all, try to ask forgiveness for them all. And lo and behold, I find out that smack dab right there in the Bible is this amazing, powerful truth that by one sacrifice, I've been made perfectly forgiven forever. That blew me away. Now, the other thing is, Dad, is, you ask me what I've been excited about lately. Well, I mean, I got to tell you, it thrills me to no end to be one spirit with God. I mean, literally, one spirit with God. That's what it means to be a Christian. I didn't know that either. I mean, I grew up in Sunday school and church and youth group, and everybody said you need to get closer to God, get closer to God. Then you ask them how to get closer, and they say, well, you got to have your quiet time. You got to read your Bible, pray every day, and you'll get closer, closer, closer. So I kind of imagined myself like inching closer to God, Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, and eventually through enough Bible study and enough giving of money and enough church attendance and enough good works, I would just, I'd get closer and closer to God. And then I discovered, I discovered 1 Corinthians 6. I mean, it says anybody who joins themselves to the Lord is one spirit with him. Dad, I mean, come on, one spirit with him? I didn't know that. And I'm blown away because if that's true, then everything I ever wanted with God is real and it's now and it's free. Like I'm one spirit with the Lord. I'm united with Christ. Are you kidding me? So, Dad, you ask me what I'm jazzed about lately, what I've been thinking about, what I've been celebrating. I mean, I would say it's two big things. They're pretty huge to me. Number one, that I'm forgiven past, present, and future because Jesus said it's finished. He died for all my sins, all of them, and he took them all away. Then that I've been made perfectly clean and perfectly close to God through what Jesus did because I became one with him. I mean, Dad, honestly, that's what I've been celebrating lately. And it thrills me to no end. I never get bored reflecting on how powerful the gospel is and what Jesus means to me. So Juanita, I'll put you back on and see. Does that resonate? Does that help some?
Yeah, can I throw in that we died? He became sin that we might become the righteousness of God.
I love it. Yes, you can throw in anything you want because it's going to be your testimony, not mine, but yours. And so when you personalize it, I mean, there's 100 truths you could throw in there, but they seem to all come back to what Jesus did for us, not what we're doing for him, but what he did for us. So absolutely, I love it, Juanita. He became sin so that you could become the righteousness of God. Absolutely. Thanks for your call, and keep celebrating Jesus, and get ready for that next phone call.